Everybody, what's up, fam? This is your boy G, the bearded one. I got my co-host right here, the other man in charge, Mr. Arya the King, and this is Geek Salad. And today we have two dope guests. I want to welcome Goku's godson over 9,000. Say what's
God
up.
cousin, God cousin, not godson.
God cousin.
God cousin. That's right.
God cousin. Then we have Chris with the dope ass DC background. Say what's up to the people.
It's me, Chris Wilson. I'm here.
Hilarious.
And today, folks, we got a couple of good things to want to talk about today. You know, Super Bowl with this came around. We're going to talk about the Doctor Strange trailer. Some of us haven't seen it yet, but we still want to, open up the question about spoilers. And do you still want to watch trailers? We're also going to discuss who has the best live action show right now. Is it Marvel, DC, or Star Wars? Also, we're going to talk about the VERZUZ. Anthony Hamilton, Mr. Soulchild. And lastly, we got some questions about the cosplay world. Who do they see as the next best character that may be cosplayed this year, and have they even faced any type of hate or racism in the world? So let's get into it.
I'm on the come up, jump up, I pick my gun up. Joe Jackson with trap.
Are you?
Yeah. All right, so look, I want to talk about this whole spoiler issue first. Hey, G, do we got the trailer queued up? Do we got that?
I don't, but talk about it and I'll bring it up for everybody.
All right, cool. So who's seen the Doctor Strange trailer? Then you seen it?
I've seen it. I'm mad at
I've
her.
seen it.
Yeah, it's funny because G hit me up during the Super Bowl. He was like, "Yo, we got to talk about the trailer on the show," and I was like, "Bro, I don't even know if I want to watch it because then that's gonna be something that's not gonna be a surprise when I go see the movie when it come out." You know what I'm saying? So, tell me, are y'all really big on not spoiling anything before the movie, or y'all the type that even if something is spoiled, it don't matter, you can go see the movie anyway?
It don't matter. I watch all spoilers. That's why I'm mad I haven't seen the trailer. I like to watch the trailers to see what's coming up.
Yeah.
I'm weird. Okay,
this is you.
So so let me just say, I'm one of those Negroes. Can I use words on here? Can I curse and whatnot? Yes. Okay. I'm just making sure that my voice is soft, but my comedy is nigga. I don't know what that means, but interpret it how you want to. Okay, so I'm one of those weird ass people that will listen to the theory and timelines of an entire character for 2 hours to get ready in the morning because I have no friends. So no, that was a bad joke. I feel bad. But no, the point is, the trailer was really dope. I honestly feel like if you put all of the good stuff in the trailer, obviously the movie is shit. And my thing with Marvel right now is that they're putting so many celebrities in shit that I'm like, okay, I thought what was the point of this? I thought we were going to make the comic book a movie, but I don't give a fuck about Harry Styles. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he's in here. That kind of stuff. I don't think he was in that trailer, but Doctor Strange, it was really nice. Marvel is starting to disappoint me in general, but I feel like the trailer was very nice. I don't really care about spoilers because I will watch somebody talk about a movie before I watch it, and my imagination when I'm there, that's what makes the experience for me, not so much that somebody talked about it, because you can give 5 people the same words to say and everyone's gonna say it differently, and that's how I take it. But yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I know Arya, he purposely over the past 5 years has stayed away from watching trailers because it seems like now more than ever they give away so much about the movie now. So yeah.
But
I'm still gonna go see it, but it's if anything, can you imagine Spider-Man if we didn't know that the other Spider-Man from the other movies was confirmed in that, and then it just appeared in the movie? That would
But
Come
it was
on.
so
That
Don't
was
let
every-
it-
no,
Spice is
I
good.
didn't go see it until I knew everything that was gonna happen, and I still love the movie. Like
I mean, I
love
still
it.
love the movie. I would love the movie.
I knew everything that was
Yeah.
gonna happen before it happened. I'm still sitting there like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. You
I
know?
think that depends on the person too, because
Mhm.
honestly, there's so many people that aren't really into, because being a nerd now is trendy. So
Right.
they put shit in the trailers to pull people in that would usually wouldn't watch the shit anyway. So it's like, oh, that looks cool, I'm gonna go see it. I think that's what a lot of it is.
Okay.
The same thing when they're putting a whole bunch of celebrities and stuff. They're just trying to pull more people that aren't in it. Just like when they announce when characters are gay or trans. Some of these characters are already like that, but they're just announcing it to pull people in
It's popular.
that are in marginalized communities.
Right.
So that's what I feel is going on. They're trying to get more people who aren't really into it because as soon as you say the name Marvel, it's going to be a hit. Even if it's not one of like the mega characters, it's going to be a hit because of the name. That's what Marvel has built itself up to with its trailers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna put a pin in it right there. I'm gonna stop
Okay.
because I don't want to talk.
She got some more. She got a couple more
Yeah.
bullets in the tank.
She got
in the
ammo.
chamber too. She
She got ammo, man.
Preserve
play
your
the
bullets, girl. There you go. I feel you.
Yeah.
That's thank you. But look, you said something interesting though, and we talked about it on the show a few weeks ago. Like coming up, being into comic books, being into like superheroes and all of that type of stuff was considered like nerdy, geeky, or whatever. Fast forward to now, it's like mainstream. So, like, let me ask y'all this: if you do consider yourself still a nerd, blurred, whatever, what is it about you that makes you that way? Seeing as how so much of that stuff that normally would categorize a nerd is mainstream now.
I never really categorized myself as a nerd. I was always saying I was a geek. I like or a dork. So I'm very.
What's the difference though? What's the difference?
To me, like a dork was like you're cool with everybody. You know, it's like you're not bullied, you're not picked on. I did get bullied and picked on, but I did it back. It wasn't like you was gonna get it, you was gonna catch that shit back. Yeah. So I wasn't.
You have a spice with it.
Yeah, I didn't have like how some people felt.
A geek is a spicy nerd. Is that
I guess.
Okay.
But I didn't feel like a nerd. I felt like I was cool, but I wasn't really cool. You know, so I was a dork.
Okay.
Yeah. I consider myself a nerd because my coochie get wet when I talk about string theory and quantum physics. So
I'm gonna clip that.
You know, I feel like if we want to talk about the theory of relativity and you want to talk about Schrodinger's equation and duality of electrons as a particle in a wave, you know, I'm like, woo, bust it wide open. Look back at it like Trina.
E equals MC squared.
So I heard that.
No, what does that mean?
Is relatively going to
time dilation and cosmology and all of that shit.
And then the square times minus.
Yo, I'm gonna clip that shit up and just put that at the end of every skit that we do. Even if it don't got nothing to do with it, it'd be like a skit about rollerblading or some shit and something funny happened. They were like, you know what? Smart shit makes my coochie so wet. It's gonna be right at the end of every.
That's what it is. No, talk about look.
Do with nothing.
I love to. I'm well rounded. I guess I like to sing, dance, act, but I love science and. I didn't know this shit had a name. I got picked on about being an Oreo because they're like, see, are you black? But you're not black. And I'm like, okay, suck my dick, whatever. You know, like, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just that sometimes the things that you enjoy are so unfathomable to other people. They're so all over the place and they can only see 1 for 1 and 2 for 2, but you can see so many different points as they exist. And that's just what makes you you. And if it's a nerd, call it that. I say that to it's a generational thing too. I say I'm a nerd to an old man that's trying to hit on he and he like, baby, you ain't no nerd. I say to somebody that's my age, I'm like, yeah, I can see that. Somebody that's younger, they're like, that's a bad thing. And I'm like, I don't care, baby. Just get used to it now. Okay. But it's it's what I am. I like eclectic things. I love science. I love jazz. I like to talk about music theory, but I also like to talk about Attack on Titan and Boji and all this other shit. And I like that. And I like to talk dirty to me. Be like, okay, you trying to give me that blue eyes white dragon? Okay, just it's fun. I don't know. I'm sorry.
She went there.
Nah,
Man.
you good. You good. That's what we want. Hey, Chris, speaking to the microphone though, like I can't hear you a little bit.
I don't know which mic I'm using. That's why.
Oh, well, you got multiple mics. What you got going on at your...
That's right, Chris. You better have the multiple mics. You better have the multiple mics.
You got to get the right sounds, man. We're not here to judge, man. What you do, in your weekends out in Vegas, do your thing, man.
No judgment here at all. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get into it because I want to talk about it with y'all, with Chris and Arye. The Doctor Strange 2 trailer, the Multiverse of Madness. So let's get into it.
It's the one I've been looking forward to for
me too.
Past 2 years, man.
All right.
Every night.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
I dream the same dreams. And then
Hey, G, make it bigger.
That big ass they can get pause.
the nightmare begins. I did what I had to do to protect our world.
You cannot control everything, Strange. You opened the doorway between universes, and we don't know who or what will walk through it.
Wanda, what do you know about the multiverse?
Viz had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
He was right.
I'm sorry, Stephen. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished.
We should tell him the truth.
That's it.
Things just got out of hand.
You break the rules. Look out! To become a hero. I do it, I become the enemy. It doesn't seem fair.
All right, there we go. What y'all think?
Are they lightweight confirming that she's a bad guy? They gonna lightweight confirm like she's gonna become a bad guy?
It looks like that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is that problematic, Chris? I can't hear you. Is it just can y'all hear Chris?
So it's just Matt. Okay, so it's just Matt. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so at the end of the show, or first show, I hear it echo.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Cut that. If you got the mic in your head, yeah, you got it.
Did that help?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So at the end of her show, it suggested that she might be a bad guy, and I was like going in hard on like she's a bad guy, and everybody's like, no, she's not a bad guy, and now that just confirmed it. I was right. That bitch is a bad guy.
I mean, is she really? I mean, I get it that she's pissed at how people treated her in her show, but I think in this one, it's more like we're seeing a couple of different Doctor Stranges. We're seeing the evil Doctor Strange, zombie Doctor Strange. So who else? How many more we're going to see? Goku, God Cousin. You talked about the cameos, right? Do you think this one is going to be filled up with a whole lot of cameos?
I'm trying to think about what I also read. I don't think this one is, but if there are, I mean, with the different Doctor Stranges coming up, I think that's more so of the shock factor than anything else. And a part of me is like, I hope they just don't make this. They can't make it similar to Loki because Doctor Strange already has different variations of himself as well. But I don't want it to have the same overlay as a series on Disney Plus. If you understand what you understand what I mean. But it's like in order to connect all the dots, you also have to watch the stuff from Disney Plus, which is also cash cow shit. Which is not fair.
So
but
has a show on Disney Plus as well.
No, he doesn't. But there was WandaVision.
Oh yeah, I watched.
And Wanda, like towards the end, Wanda was, she was about her shit. She was evil. Well, she was becoming. I don't think of it as evil. I think it's like, when you learn that you're a bad bitch and you embrace that.
I think she had like,
she's a bad bitch with superpowers and was holding the whole city hostage for like weeks. That's kind of evil. That's kind of
like she was.
You call it evil, I call it tomato. I don't know.
But they were. They were aware that they were being controlled. Like,
They were aware. Yeah, they was.
Like they're in their mind suffering.
Yeah. It's kind of torture.
Okay. Maybe I just have. Okay, y'all. Okay, it's me. I'm the one that got issues.
Look, I'm the crazy one, right?
In their mind.
It's me. I did it.
But that she's not a bad guy at all.
I know her heart. Like I know.
I think she's been through so much.
The fucking monster. An abomination. She needs to
just been through some things. That's all. She's healing. That was her embracing her inner child.
That's it, man. That's her journey. She's going through it.
But yes, I don't think that. I think having the different I think there are going to be cameos, but it seems like to me they're adding more celebrities when it comes into like more of the campy characters. You know what I mean? Like Spider-Man. Or like the Eternals, that kind of stuff. The Galaxy, the Guardians of the Galaxy, that stuff. They make more like the campy characters. That's where they add that in those cameos. But my thing is, if they're gonna pay for these people to be in here, I hope that they can at least act and do the character justice. And that's my main thing. That's what I would prefer.
Cool. See, that trailer wasn't that bad. Like I don't feel like it necessarily gave way too much away. Other than the dude, they did my brother wrong with that goddamn Tyler Perry cornrows wig. That shit is horrible, man. Just let that man have his regular hair. He's a great actor. Don't do that brother like that. They went full Tyler Perry. You have to go full Tyler Perry. Horrible wig.
Did y'all did anybody see the Eternals and liked it?
I think I fell asleep on it.
You said what?
I think I fell asleep on it.
The Eternals end?
Oh.
Wait, what did you say?
And liked it.
And also like it.
I thought it was a good filler.
Oh, okay, perfect. So,
I thought it was a good filler.
God Cousin said it's a good filler. So I say that I think that this movie might be like the pickup that Marvel needs after Black Widow and after the Eternals.
Yeah, Spider-Man though.
Well, Spider-Man is Sony, produced by Marvel. You know what I'm saying?
But also, they showed. This is gonna be a spoiler. They showed Doctor Strange. I think this is one of also the cut scenes. The Doctor Strange,
like in the closing credits of Spider-Man or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
towards the end. Sorry, y'all. My bad. Suck my dick. Not you. Not. I'm talking about the people that listen. Not you guys.
Right.
Not y'all.
Well, I gotta suck a dick. I don't want to suck a dick. I don't want to do that.
Not y'all.
Suck a dick.
No, not y'all. No, G. It's not you guys. Other people.
Okay, right.
It's like, let me clarify. But but I mean, Doctor Strange was, even though it was Sony, Marvel, whatever, Doctor Strange was in that.
True.
So I think that I do think that the Doctor Strange movie will be the best that we've had thus far in this phase, because we need a button to go to the next part. You feel me? I feel like it will be.
How about this? The next, since there's no more Tony and there's no more Captain America, they need this to work.
Yes, I agree. I agree. And plus, with where they're going with the way that the Eternals ended, where they're going with the Eternals, that's going to be a whole nother sub faction in the phase. And then we got the Skrulls, all that stuff. So I'm hoping that Doctor Strange is the best thing, the best one thus far. The best. I hope it's not filler. I hope it's the actual movie. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact,
because Spider-Man was. Y'all can go ahead.
No, wait, no, you gotta finish that. Spider-Man was what?
Okay.
Oh my
okay.
Hold on. All right.
Where your gun at? You got your gun?
All right. Pull your drawers up. Put the lotion on your ankles. Put the Vaseline on your face. Take your earrings off. Okay. All right. Look, not a drink. Lord. Okay.
Look at my tea.
I liked Spider-Man. It was a really good movie, and it was a good way to tie up the whole Spider-Man thing. That's all I was gonna say. It was like it was. What was that? Put it back out again. What was that? I did. That's what you got? You might as well have a gun, honey, because I know how to fight. That's all you got? A blade? Come on, baby. You need something more than that. You need something more than that.
This comes out with all the bullets.
You have to shoot me. I'm strong, okay? I'm strong. All my ancestral niggas gonna come out. You gonna have to kill me. Not with no damn blade.
She wanted to she don't care if you got a gun on her. She still be talking shit like, so what you gonna do? Kill me, nigga. Like, please shoot her. She's asking for this shit.
I'll pop up out the coffin. No,
yeah. Like, man,
no, I really enjoy Spider-Man. I enjoyed Spider-Man. I thought that some parts of it were unnecessary and too emotional, and I wanted to get to the shit that I needed to get to. But I thought it was very well placed.
Okay.
And it was needed too. But I also feel like that was also a pusher for the Doctor Strange movie in a way. So
I got a question for y'all.
I'm gonna just spin all that out here.
What do y'all think is going to be like the end game for this phase of Marvel now?
I wasn't a Marvel. I didn't really follow Marvel, so I have absolutely no idea where this is going. So it looks like it's an end to me. It looks like this is the end. Doesn't look like there's anywhere else they can go with it.
I think it's going to be the Skrull Wars.
Yeah, or Secret Wars or something like that.
Oh, the Secret Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
But my only thing, all right, so we got the Skrulls who are like pretty much like, alien mystiques, right? Where they can like copy people, right? But then we have on the other end, we got the big ass alien giants and the Eternals, right? You know what I'm saying? Then we have the multiverse. So it's like we got all these different elements. So it's like I can't tell what the end game is going to be.
Popular character though.
Hold on.
Who's there to follow?
Like, okay, isn't I'm not trying to. Okay, so the Eternals, help me out. I think. Okay, so the person that was in when the scrolls were introduced more in Captain Marvel, the person that the planet that got Captain Marvel, I forgot the name of the person, but the person that was trying to kill the scrolls, like do the genocide thing. Is he related to Thanos? Yes. Is he related to Thanos?
No.
Didn't he work with Thanos?
Star Fox is the brother of Thanos. That was the guy in the Eternals. The guy, well, Harry Styles guy. He's a brother of Thanos.
Okay. Then the dots I was trying to connect are not going to connect. Because I thought I was on. I had all of these things, but no, and I also need to. I think it's going to be the Skrulls and probably the Secret Invasion. They have to have another big thing, and maybe Doctor Strange is going to start all of it, and maybe this is just the start of all the beef and the drama that we need. But you're also going to probably have to subscribe to Disney Plus to do that, and I don't think that's fair.
Oh, you don't fuck with Disney Plus? They got.
Oh no, I have it. I use it for.
Like, shit, that's just cheap enough for me to be like, fuck it, I gotta get it.
No, I have it because I like to rewatch Star Wars all the time. So because that's just me. I like it, but my thing is this might be bad, and I keep because I know where we're going, but I feel like DC might take over with the way that the writing is going. Because of how much. That's what I want to say, but I'm like, damn. All right. Since you pulled my leg.
Hey, Chris, can you cut your headset up at all, or is it on maximum?
It's on maximum. I gotta figure out the other mic. I don't know why it wasn't working at first. This is the mic that I use. Hold on.
No, you're good, because that is a perfect segue to get into our next topic here, because to me, honestly, the live action stuff that's out right now between all of the streaming services right now, DCEU or DC HBO is killing it. From Watchmen, excellent. Doom Patrol, crazy as hell, but it works. Shit, Peacemaker was damn surprising.
Yeah, I was about to say Peacemaker has been good, has been very good. I'm just like, wow, Peacemaker. He make me want to give you pity pussy. This is great. I'm sorry, that's a bad joke.
Have you done that before? Real quick, we're gonna get back to the comic book shit. But have you given pity pussy before?
The name of your podcast is Geek Salad, not Goku God Cousins Coochie. Let's continue.
You done brought it up. You done brought the pussy up twice. That's the second time that you pity pussy. So it's the alliteration.
No. I've been like, dang. I feel like I should give you coochie because I feel sorry for you, but I'm not. I'm gonna befriend you and be your wingman and help you get coochie from other bitches. Cause
see, I like
that's
a friend right there. That's a friend right there.
You teach a man to fish for a day. You go out there and bring chicks this way, he can fuck for the rest of his life. But
yes.
Hey, say something, Chris.
Yes.
Say something. Oh, I can't hear you at all.
Still nothing. Chris.
It's okay, cool. Just go with the headset. It's just a little low, but I can hear you though. So.
No,
oh wait, now
sure.
I don't. Oh wait, nothing.
Okay.
Not sure. Excuse me, but to what God Cousin was saying, as far as Peacemaker, like that's the thing about the show. It has heart in it, and the way that John Cena plays that character, it's like, damn, dude, like you've been through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why RA, like, you got to watch it, man, because first episode was cool. But the story just gets crazier, and like I said before to you, they roast each other like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? The Vigilante is a wild ass dude, man. He's probably the funniest dude on the show. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a sociopath in a sense, but it works though with him. And then James Gunn writing is all over the place, man. Where like the comedy hits, it's not like like oh shit, I'm gonna cry laughing. It's like clever laughing. You know what I'm saying? But yo, the way that the show ended this week, it's like, yo, man, if they don't bring this back for a second or third season, it's a crime. You know what I'm saying? But to kind of go back to the question that I was asking earlier about who has the best live action shows right now between DCEU, Marvel, and Star Wars, I'm going to go DC because it feels like they have free reign to do whatever the fuck that they want to do, and it's working.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. What is it? The Hawkeye shit that fell off for me. That wasn't that good. I like the direction that they were going in, but that wasn't that good. Honestly, after Falcon and the Falcon and what the fuck? I just want to be like Black Captain America.
I'm about to say
Uncle
Falcon,
Tom.
that white nigga that was, that was up there.
After that one, it kind of fell off for me. And DC is doing a good job. They also gonna do Catwoman, y'all. Did y'all see that today? They also gonna have Catwoman series on it. Yes.
That's gonna be dope.
Is it a animated series or like a live action series?
I think it's gonna be live action. I think.
Word, huh?
Is it the sister that is playing her in the movie coming up?
Yeah, Zoe Kravitz, I believe. Yeah, I'm excited about it, but I also think my friend told me to watch Pennyworth on HBO Max. It's about Alfred.
Yeah.
And the Waynes. That's pretty good too.
Really?
And I was just like, yes, I like it. I like it. He be on his little shit. And I'm like, okay, all right, baby father. Not really. I really like it, but DC's doing that thing. I need to catch up, honestly, on all the new Star Wars live action series as well.
Mm-hmm.
But they do the cameo thing too, though. But I think that's just a Disney thing, I guess, to add celebrities, because they had Thundercat and was it Boba Fett? And I saw that, and I was like, I don't know if I want to watch it now, because this is destroying Star Wars for me a little bit. I love Thundercat though.
The thing about
let the man get his IMDb.
The thing about Boba Fett was it's mid until like the later half of the season, where pretty much it becomes the Mandalorian show once more. You know what I'm saying? It was I mean, I think with Star Wars, it's like they're playing it safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's bring all these people in just for nostalgia. Let's not really expand the universe. Let's just keep it safe to bring everybody back. And then maybe 5 years down the line will be something different. But yeah. Hey Chris, are you still there?
Yeah, am I froze up?
We still can't hear you.
Okay, hold on.
I meant the other Chris. Not RYA Chris, the other Chris.
We're not using our government name.
Right.
Superhero identities and shit. I'm like, what? Nah, I agree with you. I think that DC shows are definitely better. But you know what? It's Disney's fault for being so successful and having so much money. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're not going to break away from the formula that's made them billions and billions and billions of dollars. So the live action TV shows is going to be like, some PG-13 shit. Whereas the HBO shows with DC, they can do anything, man. I mean, you saw it on the Peacemaker. Peacemaker was like banging that alien chick within like the first 10 minutes of the show. Like full on bend her over and just, you're getting this rod of justice. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, Marvel can't do nothing like that. They can't be like that. They got too much to lose. So DC is like, listen, we've been getting our ass kicked from Marvel for like the past 10 to 15 years. So let's just give complete creative control to the content makers or whatever, the filmmakers, and you can be as risque as you want or not as risque. You can go there, whereas Marvel people can't do it because it's Disney.
Yeah, and it's even stranger that like, for example, all of the Netflix produced Marvel shows will now be taken off of Netflix and then coming back to Disney now. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you can't put it on Disney Plus because they get down. You know what I'm saying? They gotta go to Hulu. But would it really reintroduce those characters into the zeitgeist of Marvel again, as far as like live action? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And with Marvel live action stuff, like Chris was saying, like it's it's cool. I mean, like Loki was probably what Loki and Vision was like the standouts. Hawkeye was mid. You know what I'm saying? Captain, Captain Falcon.
It's Black History Month. It's called it Black Captain America.
Black Captain America. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, it was decent. A lot of fisticuffs was in for the most part, but I mean, it's like, all right, it's cool, but shit, when DC came out with Watchmen, like that right there just blew me away because that was so different from the Zack Snyder movie. It went through like a different path altogether. That was like straight up like, hey, Black History Month, sci-fi, superheroes, Batman, mythos all together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, DC is they got their shit right. And plus, DC animated movies is still good as hell. Like Marvel would never catch up with them on the animated.
I was gonna say they doing their thing, and Disney is trying to come out with anime now, and I don't like the way that it looks from the trailers that I've seen. They're trying to do like a whole, like, it's interesting. I'm like, okay, this is definitely not for it's like, okay, I feel like the person that did this thought of anime as something that's for kids, not something that adults would also watch and enjoy. But the trailer is all weird from what I don't like it, the direction that they're going in. I think that Disney's going to have to hire more people in order to keep up the billionaire thing, because the name alone brings in people, but if the content isn't good, people are just going to leave. And you got to keep that up. And I shouldn't have to watch 7 episodes for the last one to be the best one of the whole series, because, I'm going to get pissed after a while and stop wanting to pay for that. But I agree. DC's on their shit. And their animated series are all OG. They're all OG. they're all very nice.
I got a couple though on the animated side, on the classic joints. Like,
I was gonna say that the Spider-Man and the X-Men animated series that are on, but Disney didn't write those though. That's the thing. Like, they have them, they have ownership of them, but they didn't also write those. But I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna get my purse and get up and go like Viola Davis. That's all I got to say.
Chris, can you hear us?
I can hear you guys. Yeah, I can hear you guys.
We can hear you.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you. It's low, but
I can hear you now.
These are like work earphones, and once these are plugged up, it takes over the whole system, and I have to like redo everything. So once I had plugged these up, it was done. It was like everything was messed up from there. If I could figure out how to get this mic to work, then it would be better. It's messed up. If y'all hear me, I don't even know if y'all can hear me. I'm so frustrated. I'm sorry.
It's so good.
No,
It's good. We know how it goes sometimes.
Facts.
But matter of fact, Chris, before we leave this subject, so throwing it back to you. So who do you feel right now is killing as far as the live action stuff? Star Wars, Marvel, if you watch any, or DC stuff?
I do watch the Marvel stuff. I don't subscribe to Disney. I use the bootleg series or websites and whatnot because I'm not paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think DC is going to come back Marvel doesn't have anywhere to go anymore. It's like you don't have anybody for us to fall in love with. Now we got Batman coming out. They have a great Catwoman. Everybody's gonna love the new Catwoman. I mean, we got the Young Justice League that's on HBO is backing DC now. So
The audio sounds better now.
HBO got DC back now. So it's like once they get more into it, we're gonna see more characters from DC come out and shine, I think.
Okay.
I mean, CW, we're done with CW. We got to go more adult. So HBO got us. We're about to take it in because we were for
I can't mess with the CW no more. It's just it's too goody man. Like I can't do it.
Too kiddie.
It's melodramatic and shit. Like I need some action. You know,
an
explosion, a boob every once in a while, something. You know
it's like how you guys are saying with Peacemaker. Peacemaker was great to come out for DC because it showed a different side of them. They got the all kinds of ridiculous. So it was like that was a great intro for DC for coming back to the TV world.
Hey, does somebody like have a TV on or something, or like? I'm hearing something.
It might be me.
Is it me?
I had a Texas Chainsaw Massacre on, so my bad. I apologize.
That's all good.
I apologize for that. Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Wait, can you hear something? Can you hear something in my background?
Right now I don't hear anything.
Okay, then okay. I'm just making sure.
Okay. Let's say something before we get off of this topic. Damn, what was it, man? Real quick before we go off about the VERZUZ conversation. Who was hype about the new Batman movie coming out next month, right?
Oh wow, that was quick. That was you don't want to fight Chris, man. Chris got some hand speed. I saw that shit. Got that damn hand speed.
It's been so bad. The Batman versus Superman, and then even the Zack Snyder, whatever his name, version of Justice was bad. I didn't like
the Snyder cut.
No, I agree with you, Chris. Oh my gosh, yes.
I break my heart.
You're amazing. Yes.
Batman.
No. No.
Oh, this is my fault. Oh my gosh, I killed Superman. Batman was like, fuck that. Yes, I killed Superman. And what? No, I did not like it at all.
Oh no, baby, what is you doing?
I didn't like it.
No, the Snyder cut was a cut. It was, y'all. Come on now. It was some weird ass, random ass shit in that movie. You feel me? Just okay. I'll bring them up. Okay.
Listen, I don't.
4 hours and I watched the whole thing.
No, y'all, because she's right about Batman.
Because Batman wasn't prepared.
Chris is right about Batman.
Like in the first one, he was like, Jeffrey, get Lois there. And Lois was there to calm down Superman. But Zack's version, he was like, Batman was like, what the that wasn't Batman. I was so angry. I'm a Batman fan, and I was so angry.
Batman put the whole team together though. Like
that's not him.
I did this.
That's gotta be worse.
Batman is the one. Batman is the person. Batman is the person in that whole group who already knows how to kill everybody already, and he already has that planned out. That's the person you're supposed to be afraid of. But
yeah.
So it's like Zack Snyder. It was just
in terms of.
It irritated my soul.
But also in terms of schematics, like that first part when Aquaman came out the water and that bitch was crying and took his wet ass sweater off the rock, and she was singing that damn song, and it took him forever to get in that motherfucking water, and she's just yodeling, crying, and all these white people in the cold watching this man take his clothes off and go to the. That's weird as hell.
But you just
that was weird. Okay, and then
they were white people.
I was like
we wouldn't do that shit, but yeah, it's some white people who would do that shit. That is perfect white people.
But it's weird to watch that shit, and it's no. No, because all white people ain't like that. That was weird. And they had the same every time Wonder Woman came on, they had the same bitch yodeling in the background. The whole that same sound. Every time. Every time. No reason.
It was lit though.
That same shit. That's
Yeah, that bullshit. It was. Listen, the only thing I didn't like about that Wonder Woman's first scene was like, how come she was just catching bullets to save the kids? Why not just run to the nigga that's shooting and like take the gun real quick? Like it's one of those things they did just to make the scene look cooler.
Man,
if you're fast enough to block individual bullets from a gun, I think you're fast enough to get there before you can pull the trigger. Like,
right.
You know. But it looked because it looked cool. That's why they did.
That's it, man. All it was, man. We just had to see how dope that scene would have looked like, you know what I'm saying? But all right, y'all. Enough about the DC, Marvel, Star Wars wars. Let's get into a top level war. We're gonna talk about
Snyder Cut was dope.
There we go. We'll leave that fight for another day. But I want to show y'all, share with y'all a little clip of why I had to stop watching this versus between Anthony Hamilton and Mr. Soul Child. Now, mind you, I love Mr. Soul Child. I think he has the better catalog than Hamilton, but this display of artistry or performance wasn't the best. So let me share this with y'all quick here. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, here we go. Oh no.
Anthony Hamilton got the Darkwing Duck head on.
We don't want that version. Hold on, y'all. Oh my God. Nah, that's not the version that I wanted, y'all. My bad. Let me try.
Blacks don't mess
you know
around.
What?
We different from
you know what, y'all? I apologize. It seems like who was it? Triller, probably scored of YouTube, all of YouTube from watching this joint online. So forget about it. We'll just get into it. Who saw the verses actually?
I did.
What do you think about it?
I did. I love it. I loved it for the fact that they let me correction. It was very nostalgic for me, okay? Because I love those two artists. Because I am a music head, a soul music head. Not soul child, but just like a soul music head. And I'm from North Carolina. Every time all my uncles sing, they all sound like Anthony Hamilton. So it was very nostalgic. It was my childhood. I remember acting like I was in a neo soul music video, the South House music, sitting on the floor, ripping up paper, acting weird and stuff when I was by myself. Yes, it was just nostalgic, just childhood all over. But also, Music Soul Child was not singing the real version of any of the songs.
No.
I'm like, okay, we gonna let us sing. I was told that Music Soul Child is not good live, and I have never seen him live. But my aunt has seen him live, and she was like, he does that. That's something that he does because everybody knows all his songs. He just runs all over, not singing the words. And you sing, so y'all, the crowd is a background, and he gonna sing, and he gonna do a run on your favorite part at your favorite note. He's not gonna, sing it like how you think he should. But also,
it sounded like he's trying to be such an artist and do whatever.
It was annoying because verses kept connecting.
Yeah, I hate when
yeah.
They do
yes, that's what it is. The verses feed on Instagram, G.
Is that
when the verses feed kept cutting out?
Hold on. Excuse me, y'all.
I think she's talking about live, like actually doing.
Oh, the versus feed. Like real talk, man. I had to stop it because all the way up until he performed the song I want to play at my wedding, which is Don't Change, right? And when he was singing the song, I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna do it, right? but he was fucking it up. I'm like, dude, stop doing this call and response shit back to the crowd. Now, mind you, the crowd was singing damn near every single lyric of the song, but he was like ad-libbing. His runs was all over the place, but it wasn't quite the levels, you know what I'm saying? So at that point, I said, fuck it. Let me go ahead, turn the shit off because I don't want to tarnish my image of him. And it's crazy because it's funny because my girl and I, our first date was the Music Soul Child a concert. I think the album was So Beautiful, or it was that album with So Beautiful was on it, right? And at the show, he was doing good, doing a dope job. This shit right here is like, excuse me, I was upset because it's like, listen, man, I understand you might have performed your songs 10,000 times, right? I get it. I got you. I know sometimes you want to do something, something different, but the verses is where you don't want to experiment. You want to give people what they're paying for, why they, they're going on their phones to look at you. Give us the songs how we received them years ago, because that brings back that sense of nostalgia, and also you're giving a new crowd a reason why to peep out your music. If you're ad-libbing, or if you're like singing over the actual TV track, that's not a good look. So I had to stop it. Now mind you, Anthony Hamilton, he's a singer. Like, that nigga sings. You know what I'm saying? So he was smooth.
Carolina Draw. Yes.
He was smooth throughout the entire joint. I mean, when I heard what was it, Coming Where I'm From, I'm like, Charlene, you know what I'm saying? It's like he has those stick to your ribs type of soul music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But Soul Child got the hits where you could step to, head nod to a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't the right look.
Is it that he's rusty because he hasn't been performing as much, or is it that he was really just doing his own thing?
I think he was just trying to do his own thing.
Yeah.
He was just trying to do his own thing because from what I have learned, Philly is so, like, Philadelphia has so much culture in terms of neo soul and soul music. Like, I think he's trying to reinvent himself, because the verses, anytime there's a versus battle or versus concert, your streams are gonna go up as an artist. So maybe he was trying to get people to see that he has new things, or like, I honestly don't know, but that just screamed artist and ego a little bit too. If I'm gonna keep it a band, I'm just like, boy, just, we love you for you. Like, I don't know.
Yo,
I don't know.
One of those things. It got to be hard as an artist too, because you figure it ain't like comedy. It's like comedy. Every special that you do, you could come with some brand new material. In fact, that's what people expect. Like, you wouldn't go see like Kevin Hart if he was gonna do the exact same jokes that he did 5 years ago. But like, music is different. It's like the fans want to hear exactly what you did that made them like you as a singer.
Yes, but there's also ways as a performer, as an artist, that you can sing that note and then have the band. He had a bassist. You could have had
he did. Them
do a jam, and you add and you scat in that, and then go back to that. Like, that's also a performance thing. Like, that's something that could have been done more eloquently for him to. He could have done that in another way to still express that outward thing, but also keep the people that listen to his music satisfied. Because I liked him even when his stuff was good and when it wasn't that good. So I'm like, come on. You just gonna run all over this.
So this new performance, it would have deterred new people that would have liked his music. Like, would they have enjoyed the show, or would they have been like, oh my god, what's this? Which way?
I think that new people. Okay, Anthony Hamilton. Some of his notes he was messing up on too, but it wasn't. It was just like, okay, this is that live music shit. They probably been smoking and drinking, honestly, and they're older. and
Right.
have like one of my first concerts. Okay, this just says a lot about me. I will be 28 years young in March, but my first concert that I went to was.
Boy.
It's funny because
if I say my first concert, it's gonna be
young,
like different.
but it's like, you know, like we don't crack. So I was like, yo, she could be anywhere from her 20s to her third. Like, you know, we really don't know for real.
Yeah.
So you're 20.
Yeah, I usually put on makeup to age myself, so I can not look like a little baby, you know. But my first concert that I went to was a Bobby Womack Isley Brothers concert in Detroit because my uncle was in Detroit.
Okay.
And what I've seen a lot of old heads do, they usually, when they can't hit those notes anymore, they usually have a background singer come up and sing them exactly as they were when they were in their prime. And I don't think it's so much so that he couldn't hit those notes. That's why I say it's a performance thing. Like, there's a way that he could have kept his audience like satisfied, but still was like, okay, where we at? We in LA. Let's add some funk. Let's do this. Da 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 da. Okay, we gonna sing the words. Y'all sing the words. I'm gonna do something new. You know, he could have done something like that. But I'm like, maybe it's because it's verses. They got a certain amount of time they can do stuff in. It's copyright. You know, like, you got certain stuff with copyright. If you're going to do it live and you're going to do it streaming and you don't own all your stuff, there's certain contracts you got to sign. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe that's also why the live feed was cut off on Instagram, because maybe some stuff contractually, I really don't honestly know. But to more further answer your question, Chris, I think that if I was new and I was a young person and I was trying to like listen more, I would listen to Music Soul Child only because he brought out Lucky Day. Because Lucky to him.
Oh yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That song Over by Lucky Day. Have Crazy. That's he sampled Have Crazy for Over. And see, I told you I really love music, so that's just it's in my bag. It's one of my bags.
We're a little bit older than you, Goku. So like, I remember when the original Have Crazy came out. Like I think I.
What year was that?
High school.
What year was that?
I was in high school.
03, 05, 02, something like that. Somewhere.
If it was 03, 02, I was in elementary school, so I was alive when this music came out, y'all. I was just a whippersnapper.
I was going through a breakup. I had broke up with the girl I was dating in high school. I was like, because I'm about to go to college. Like, listen, I'm trying to be a whole hoe in these streets, so this ain't gonna work. And I was thinking, like, damn, I made a mistake. And that song came on. I was like, shit, I should have broke up with her. Just going through it, and then the music helped me, like, you know, through that tough time. You know what I'm saying? But
that must have been great though to like be grown. Hear that music, man. I was just eating applesauce and digging up my nose, listening to that shit. There,
being the class clown at like 6.
I was like, no, man, that ain't even fair. Y'all got to really.
My first concert was H-Town. Like,
word.
H-Town.
My first, you talk about first concert, that shows my age. My first.
If I would have to say, like, my uncle took me to the Bobby Womack Isley Brothers, and I was 18 years old. And I was probably one of the youngest people there. If everybody else was older, but my first concert with people like around all my age was Dreamville Fest. So it's like that.
Man, I went to some good ones.
Yeah, that's dope.
Thank you. I'm trying to add more.
Good ones.
I'm going to the Dreamville joint this year too, so it would be like my first festival that I ever been to.
That should be fun. I don't want to go. I don't really want to go to it this year. I don't want to go to it this year because going to it, I'm just like, ooh. I mean, it made me want to fight. I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight because people were just OD. People are just extra, and I'm like, if I go to one of these things, I was like, who else is okay? I like Snarky Puppy's coming to North Carolina. Big Crit gonna be in Charlotte. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Little Brothers in May.
In April.
Look,
coming to Norfolk in April.
look, and I'm shallow. I'm real shallow because he came out with that photo shoot. I was like, let me download your whole catalog because you fine. And listen to it. I was like, damn. I heard a few of his songs. I was like, okay. But I saw that and I was like, ooh, let me just add all your music. Let me study what you really be doing. Let me listen to these metaphors and similes and shit.
Yo, listen, that's such a great point. Let me ask y'all this. Let me throw this out here real quick. Has there ever been a time where you like the artist's music more? Like you like their music, but you really like the whole package of them. Like how they looked made you like them even more. Has that ever happened to you? And if so, who?
Oh.
You say no, Chris?
Mm-mm.
Never?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I wouldn't say even what I downloaded his catalog. Yes, that moment was me being a whole nigga, but that's not what keeps me there. Isn't the way what keeps me there isn't the way they look. It's really the music because I really like to study like samples, chord progressions, all those things. So that's what keeps me there. But like somebody's whole aesthetic and body and image, no, that's not. That really hasn't
Just the
made me
carry it, you know, like Prince.
Yeah, I really like.
Sexy mother. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, like how the way you carry it.
You gotta sing that again.
I said it's the way you carry it. It's not how they look. It's the way they carry it. Like how Prince came out with the heels on, like a sexy mother. You know, like
he's the only dude that
nigga
came
out
with
like
heels
on there.
I feel like
like he was that guy.
I'm happy you brought up Prince because I think Prince is a good example of that. You know, not necessarily for me, but like Prince is a good example of an artist that women and men too listen to Prince because of his whole, not just his music, but also like his appearance and his swag and his sexiness. I don't really think there's in this time, in our generation, in my generation, I don't think there's really a person that's similar like that. Beyonce, but Beyonce's beautiful, but I don't listen to her music because I think that she's beautiful. So that's a good question, Arya, because I can't really think of any
it's definitely
body. Maybe
back when A. Marie first came out, you couldn't tell me nothing bad about A. Marie. I loved everything that A. Marie did, and I mean part of it was I liked her music. But on top of that, I was like, yo, she's just gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? So that like added to it. So you know what though? I think this is what I think too. Goku, I think you might be a little more enlightened than the general public, but it's something to be said for certain artists is getting certain push from the label because it's not just that they're talented musically, but they also got that look too. Because you know, sex sells. Handsome sells, you know, beautiful sells. So it's something to be said.
A good example is Pink.
Okay.
When she came out, she was all hip hop, not hip hop, but soul, R&B. But that next album, she came out as herself, and it still rocked because of who she was. Like she still had that soulful voice that they thought she went with R&B, but she was a rock artist, and it worked. They let her do it, and it worked. And it was because of who she was. She brought, you know, the whole
Pink
thing.
Sang.
Yeah, she just sang her.
And I got one too. There's this R&B singer named Snow Allegra. I first heard a song called "I Want You." So the song, I'm like, yo, man, this song is dope. But when I found her IG,
double tap.
listen, man, I'm like, God, she is beautiful. And the whole package kept me within her metaverse, sort of speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I was I was so thirsty. I'm like, Lord, she can sing and she's beautiful.
Like, I am parched. God damn.
Yeah. Okay. No, G, with the way you put it, okay, I do, I guess. But I don't really, I think he's handsome. But I don't, it's not. I would have to say maybe Lucky Day, but I don't think he's like, you're so fun, I'm gonna just listen to him.
He has so much style. He has so much style.
Yeah, he has the style. That's what it is. But in terms of like R&B now, I like Giveon, but I don't like Giveon like that.
Yeah, he's been chasing this same girl for the past 4 years now, man. It's like, come on now.
Yeah.
Either
maybe
leave her alone or find somebody else. It's just something. Man.
This is gonna sound terrible. But I love Sir. But Sir is also like one of them really big ass niggas that sings really well. And I'm like, I like his appeal, but he also just looks like he could be one of my cousins, so it doesn't work. But I'm like, you can sing though, and I love this music, but I can't, because he look like.
Handsome or sexy.
I do think he's handsome, and I do think that he's sexy, but I feel like my family members can sing, and like I'm like, Like Idris Elba looks like my uncle favors Idris Elba, and I'm just like, I don't get the appeal because he looked like he could be my uncle. He's handsome, but I feel like this could be my uncle, and I don't.
Like older dudes? Do you just like dudes more so your age?
No, that's not the issue. No, that's not the issue. Please. I'm about to say something inappropriate. Older dudes don't bother me. It's just
we want to hear.
I have a dick Rolodex. I have a whole Rolodex of dicks. Okay, a dick Rolodex. And yes, I know what a Rolodex is. Okay, look, don't know. That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point. Okay.
2018, and this dick right here is
no, Rolodex of dicks. No, Rolodex. Yeah. I guess I'm trying to think. I can't really think of somebody that I thought. Marvin Gaye, I think, is very handsome, but I feel very old. I feel very old saying that, but I think Marvin Gaye would have to be somebody that I see and I'm like, he was very handsome. So yes, I will listen to his music, but I'm not. Maybe that's just not my bag. I like Maseo. He's from Virginia. He's really good. I lived in Richmond for 10 years, by the way, y'all. Yeah. I think Maseo was really good, and I think he's cute, but he also has like that nerdy musician look, and I like that. So yeah, I like that look. So I'm like, okay, all right.
I'm just weird.
Yeah.
Because when I see them, if they're the more attractive that they are, the more I feel like they're factorized. You know, like. They're made up. Real. It's like it's not real to me, so it's like I can't find attraction.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, but
prettier they
they're
more.
That fantasy thing. Also, Tenariel, she is so sexy to me. Tenariel. Do y'all know who I'm talking about? Tenariel.
Shoot me some stuff.
My goodness.
We're big. It's like we love hip hop on Geek Salad, but we also big soul heads. In fact, G put me on to Snow Allegra. I'm like a huge Snow Allegra fan, and G put me on to her like a couple of years ago.
My girl, man.
Yeah, I'll fight you for her, but not for her because we don't do that.
Oh man, I was there first, man. I was there first. Like
that's how you want to play this though, G? Because you was there because you knew about her first, my nigga.
Yeah,
Word.
Man.
I know that thing. It's back on.
You know how it is, man.
Nah, fuck
I'm gonna send it to y'all the Geek Salad.
Like hearing being put on new
but she is like her Ari Lennox too. I think Ari Lennox is beautiful.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ari Lennox too.
No matter.
Yes, I am gay. Also, sorry, y'all. I was because I was
Nothing wrong with that. I think everybody is at this point in life.
I mean, I also,
I think everybody's a
also
lesbian at this point.
Like, feeling it.
Oh no, I'm not a lesbian. I am pansexual. But
Don't take it to
there's also the thing.
No, don't go too. It's not that deep. We're not going that deep into it. It's not that deep. I'm old. I'm set in my ways. It's not that deep. I know y'all young people got all these different names.
That's hilarious, man.
If you're attracted to whatever you're attracted to.
I would have to fight my wife over Ari Lennox, man. Cause my wife, she's not even like buying anything, Lord. She just loves fucking Ari Lennox. I love her too, So I'm gonna have to fight you over Snow. I'm gonna have to fight my wife over Ari Lennox, bro. Like I'm gonna be fighting like fight somebody and shit.
But in terms of like, I'm still trying to find like the guy that I can listen to that be like, you so fine, I'm gonna play all your music. It used to be D'Angelo. I know I was young. That's so sad.
Okay.
You was definitely in elementary school, but he was doing his most
elementary school doing
definitely. I can see you like in pre-K now, like I don't know what I would do with him if I got him. I just know I want some cute little elementary school kid. The teacher just looking at you like, that girl, she ain't right.
No, but also like D'Angelo, like when I became older and then in high school, in college, and because I listened to a little bit of everything, and I was like, D'Angelo was.
I did say he could get it. That video came out. He turned around. I was like, "Oh yeah, he can get it."
I wasn't.
Oh yeah, he can get it. So.
I wasn't in kindergarten, first grade. Like, yes, he could get it. No, I was like, ooh, I like this, but I don't know why.
This is like a dog chasing a car. Like the dog wouldn't know what to do with the car if he caught it, but I'm gonna chase this one.
I was like, wow. I was like, yes.
That was yes.
From her ovaries. Her ovaries was like taking over her body and shit. That's what it was. Thinking with your ovaries, man.
No. The look, it's wild. That's like if I had to put somebody there, probably D'Angelo in his prime. Okay. That
I'm gonna lie.
But now this meant my adult mind now, my baby Goku.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Back then, that video had so many dudes feel some type of way about their own body. Cause like this nigga out here, greased up with baby oil and shit, rubbing his chest, whatever, singing and shit. Like, come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I need to do some crunches.
Right. Let me get that V shape. You know what I'm saying? So, but before we wrap up, we do want to talk about y'all, so I want to give everybody a chance to, pat themselves on their own back. You know what I'm saying? How you got into cosplay, all that good shit. So I want to start with Chris first. So Chris, what got you into cosplaying?
Well, I was always into cosplay. I just didn't know it. I used to stay home at night and dress up and pretend to be other people. I don't know if that sounds crazy to anybody, but that's just what I did.
Hold on, wait. Did you say you used to do what you did? What now? I missed that. My bad.
I used to stay up late at night and dress up.
As other famous people?
As other people, yes.
Or regular people?
Right, so my kids, when they got on my nerves, when my kids got on my nerves, they'd be like, Mom, your mom is not here anymore. It's Betty. So then I know my kids thought I was crazy for a long time.
That is crazy.
They're like, Betty. So once I started streaming, because I'm a streamer, I'm a gamer. Once I started streaming, I started looking more into the life and what I can get into. And I discovered cosplaying. I was like, damn, I'm a whole cosplayer. I had already been doing all of this, even though it wasn't healthy. But that's what I'm doing. That's me.
And we're taking a look here at some of your Instagram pics right now. To make sure everybody everybody knows
my light skin
where you
baby
at.
in the background.
You say what?
That's my light skinned baby in the background.
Is that the one you scared with your multiple personalities?
No, it's the first four. Okay, so like the two that's in that do the Naruto reenactment, they're damaged.
It's dope though.
Wow.
It's dope though. All right, and hey, Goku, what about you?
Look, I don't even consider myself a cosplayer like that. I'm new. I'm just expressing myself. But if I have to say anything about it, I'm trying out new things, and I have I studied theater. I have part of a theater degree. So when I was in college, I studied makeup and like costume, and also was acting. So I just started like dressing myself up, but like the Electra cosplay I did, sorry, it's just a whole bunch of niggatry on my page. I feel
go
very
back up to the
blind.
top, G. Go back up to the top. So we got to the top. So we got the whole top hat. Go down a little bit. Go down a little bit. The whole okay, right there. The whole first of all, hilarious.
Right.
Is that you, or is that just a picture that you put up there at the top, the first picture?
Oh, the Hotep body? That's my body.
Okay.
I made myself a Hotep meme.
Hotep hat on the ass. That is hilarious. Black history. Everywhere.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. No, it's just what I do. I will be honest, I am still pulling and trying to find my brand. But I do use humor a lot as my outlet. So that's the best thing I can tell you.
That's dope.
But
I can see why you're friends with SD and Jiggly, like
yeah. I do more like I'm new to the cosplay scene. I don't have any like solidified characters. I talk about mental health a lot, and I talk about just comedy, and that's me as a grandma.
Is this you at a karate tournament?
It's Russian Sambo right there. It's a video. You can click it. We can watch it. Yes.
Oh, you about to get her. You about to get her.
We're ready.
Is that you? That is you.
Yes, that's me.
You.
Yeah. My locks are just super short.
You strong.
With that knife, she's gonna kick your ass.
That's what it is. That's why I'm not fighting. I'm just shooting. You know what I'm saying? You never know. She's got a whole Russian jiu-jitsu. I know it's not jiu-jitsu. Russian jiu-jitsu background and shit. No, we just everybody keep their hands face up.
Yes. I am getting more into cosplay. I'm just myself.
So interesting.
As a fellow new to the world of cosplay, do you feel pressure to have like a go-to character or established character that you want to go to and stuff like that? Like how do you feel that pressure?
That's a really great question. Because I do feel pressure. Like I have body, but I don't necessarily want to always show my body off. But I know, like, okay, like I put out a lewd sexy Goku video on Instagram, and it got a lot of views on it. But also the dynamics of my personality are absolutely amazing, and I am beautiful. But I want to tantalize the nerdiness, the mind, and I'm not just, I don't want to have all, like, cosplaying is so much, and I feel like there's so many, I can choose to be characters and gain notoriety off of that. But I just want more of my dynamics in there, and I'm still finding it. Honestly, I really like talking about anime and hip hop and music and comic books. And I did a BlurCon panel. I did a rhetorical analysis of J. Cole and Sonnet 118. Like that's that. Like I like that stuff. And if I were to step out more and do more things, I can use cosplay as that. Like if I put a picture of my body up and then I have a whole bunch of stuff, I know some people ain't gonna look at the stuff afterwards, but I could do that. And do I feel pressure to be Goku all the time? It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me, but I do feel pressure to show my body all the time, because I'm more in the Girls Can't Geek land. Shout out to Girls Can't Geek. Follow us on IG at Girls Can't Geek. Yes. I'm not shy, but I'm the Vilma of the group, where it's like they have so much. They are amazing women, and I am also amazing, but they are out with it. And I can be out with it too, but I'm also like, okay, I'm gonna get it to your jaws by making you laugh. You're gonna be so confused. You don't know whether your dick should get hard or you should just laugh, and you're gonna be fighting yourself. And then that's what's gonna happen. So that's what I prefer. I don't know. Like I am still finding out what my brand is and still establishing that. And I do love cosplaying, and I do love being characters, but it's like I don't know if that's what I want my soul thing to be. So I realized, like, oh yeah, I have all these friends. They're like, oh, you cosplay? I'm like, I do, but that's not my main thing. But I also like the time that it takes to create outfits and the ideas that you got to come up with. Because me making that little damn electric thing, I'm like, damn, that's bullshit.
Like I just learned how to sew it, and I'm sewing whole costumes, and it's like, oh, and if it don't fit right, it's like, yeah, I want to cry. It's like, oh gosh.
Yeah, you gotta take it apart and do it all over again, and then re-sew and re-stitch, and it takes so much effort to do these things, and I'm just like, I like that because it's a good creative outlet. Like all of this is just a really good creative outlet for me to just take all my ideas. Like you said, you were scaring your children by saying, no, I'm Betty. I would be scared. I would piss all over myself.
I was never
if I stepped into my mama's room.
But, you know, they got
if I stepped into my mama's room, I'm like, Mom. But you know what? But you know what the gag is? My mom did do stuff like that. Lord of the Rings was on repeat in my household, and my mom would wake me up with the Schmeagle voice, and I'm walking around thinking that's normal.
Okay, wait. I got one.
You didn't have a choice but to be into this nerdy lifestyle. Like,
I got one better.
Put that shit on you. Like,
I got one better. It had just came out, and I had this doll that was a clown. It was my favorite toy. I seen the movie. My mom was sitting there. She knew I was scared of this doll. I would hide this doll every morning. This doll would be sitting on my damn dresser.
Scarf a lot.
My mom was putting the doll back on the dresser, scaring the shit out of me.
Moral of the story: parents ain't shit. Because I was all the time. It'd be so unsuspecting. I got bigger boys, so my oldest is like 14. So he'll be like in the kitchen, and I hear him in there. I like hide behind. They're like hide behind the wall and shit. As soon as he come out, like scared the shit out of him, bro. He's so mad. But I'm like, it was so easy because they never see it come. And like they're trying to like get me like that, and like it just never works. Never works.
It's fun being a parent.
Yeah, the parent is kind of fun.
I am not one. I am not one. Children are expensive. Shout out to y'all niggas.
They grown now. They grown.
It's all for the love of sex.
Now.
That's how they got here.
I got boys.
It's a bunch of sexual activity that brought them into the world. It's funny because I make sure I remind them of that every once in a while. Like, yo, you know, I'm still smashing your mom. Like, I just randomly throw that shit out there. I'm smashing your mom. Like it's happening.
You ain't shit.
I'm not shit as a father. Like
man,
I'm not. Anytime they say some shit and they get something on me, like we was playing like Street Fighter last week, and they kept whipping my ass, right? Because they play it all the time.
I'm telling you.
And I was just like, all right, and they beat me some more. I was like, you know what? I'm fucking your mom. Then I just like walked out. Like,
wow. But the thing is, it's true. That's amazing. That's amazing. You know what? I know if I have children, they're probably gonna be like. I feel like when I have a baby, it's gonna come out speaking in full sentences. First of all, that's how I feel. I feel like my baby's gonna come out. Hello, mother. I have arrived. Thank you for giving birth to me. That's how I feel. I don't know. That's why I don't have kids because
anyway, that's the future. I feel like you.
No, but back then. At 1 year old, already know how to make phone calls and use iPads and everything else. It's going to be so involved in like everything that we do. I do want to ask y'all, just to get a little bit deeper. Have y'all in y'all fields like been through any bouts of like racism or like just like hate so bad that made y'all like question what y'all do?
Yeah, like Goku isn't black. You can't be Goku. You know, little dumbass shit.
Yeah.
I haven't faced that yet. And I'm saying yet because I know like it is inevitable. If more people start liking me, then something like that will eventually happen to me. In my personal life, and what I do, yes, I have, but I didn't like. It was weird. I'm like, okay, all right. But how do I get outside of this? But in the nerd world, the nerd community, not yet. What I experience when I go to comic book shops now, I feel like I don't know. I get that a lot of men fetishize dark skinned women with locks.
Now,
so
you want to be out with it. And
yeah,
that seems really creepy now. But okay.
Yeah, it's like weird because it's like when I go to a place and I'm there, and so I go to like a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, and I just watch it with my friends, or like I just go to a comic book shop, and they arguing about stuff. Like this is a good example. These guys were arguing about Super Saiyan 4 in the forum, and like about the body hair or whatever, right? And so I interjected and I said stuff, and so I'm getting my comics and I'm leaving. And then the guy's in front of his girlfriend, and he is just not introducing me, or like he introduced himself, but like not saying who she is, and I could see like the defeat in her eyes. And I'm just like, hey, how are you? You look beautiful. What's your name? You know, like that kind of thing where like I've seen it's more sexist for me than anything else, more so than it be. I haven't had the race, like the racism, but I have had the sex thing, because I combat the thing that I'm gate kept on is the fact that I am attractive and I like this shit. So I usually I just have to out nerd every man that's in the room sometimes, because they're like, you can't possibly look like how you look and like what I like. Another example, somebody was like, I thought you were just a BlurredCon to have fun. I was like, what?
But I have to agree, because as a gamer, I've been playing Call of Duty since Black Ops 2, and nobody believes it. You know, like when and back in the day, oh my gosh, the sexism in Call of Duty was horrible. Like I used a unisex name when I first started because they bullied females so bad once they heard your voice. Like, oh, you're a female. Yeah. Oh, they was going in on you. So it made me want to play even harder. You know, it made me an even better player because I knew these dudes was gonna come at me. I knew they was coming for me. So it made me a better gamer altogether. Because whenever somebody comes into a room, wants to bully someone, I'm the first one like, yo, that's what makes you feel better in life. Like you want to be on here bullying little kids. Yeah. Like, but sexism more than racism.
Yeah.
I gotta agree with you because I just bought an Xbox S. I'm a Series S, and my last console was an Xbox 360. So I haven't gamed in like almost 15 years, right? And the minute I go in Halo, I'm like, yo, these little motherfuckers is bad as shit. Like I'm hearing so many, N words, like the hard ERs going around. And
oh yeah,
but
like, you know what? People do that to throw you off your game. That's what you have to realize when you're gaming. They'll say nigger. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. The hard R. They'll say it to throw you off your game to make you upset. We got to figure out that's just the word that they throw out there to fuck us up, to throw us off our game, to get us all emotional. No, I'm gonna show you what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real ignorant on your ass right now. I'm about to get real ignorant on you right now. So they do that to throw you off.
Yeah,
they really do that to throw you off.
I do remember the one video that T-Pain showed up where he was gaming in Call of Duty. Some dudes called him a nigger, and then he had like a 7 streak headshots only. He was like, yeah, call me that now. Call me.
Right.
All right, okay, so I see it now, like, but it's like, back in the day to now, I see how truly sexist it can be with just gaming. And I'm like, motherfuckers ain't learned yet. Yeah. Like that shit is corny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I actually went to a Halo tournament that was in Raleigh in December. Yeah. And a lot of the women that were playing, like they did not like have, it's like the pressure. I actually did an episode on this in Girls Can Geek, but it's like in the sense that where they see us in terms of the nerd community is that if you have your boobs out, you are a sexual object. If you are sexy, we don't want to pay attention to how you play. We just want you to look good. On the hands of, if I am a man, we want you to be able to play. We don't care about your face. That kind of thing. Like it's the gender role thing is crazy. And it shouldn't be I should just be able to say that I like XYZ without having to answer your questions about what the reason is that I like it for, But with nerdy shit being a trend now, like it's like women will look. If you got look, they have Naruto shirts in Walmart. I got my Captain Levi shirt at Target. You feel me? Like that big now is a novelty.
Got it somewhere. Like my kids wearing Boogie and Tupac, and it's like, you know who those people are?
Yeah. So it's like a lot of it now. Like I see why you want to ask questions now, but the idea that because someone is a woman and they look a certain way and they can't possibly know anything about this, that shouldn't be the question. It should be, like, okay, you like this. What do you like about it? XYZ. Because when I start being in the science world, there's not that many women and there's not that many Black women, and it's kind of like when you're in a lab, they're more willing to have you wash beakers and test tubes than actually put down like your calculations sometimes. So it could be like that. It's just like that. I haven't faced the racism yet, but I definitely know that I have a coochie. Like that's what I could tell you. And I definitely have to have. I don't feel like I have to prove men wrong, but I just have to be myself and then talk about what I want to talk about and add those little extras in there. Honestly, I play niggas because of it. Because if you're going to treat me like that, I might as well play your ass. That's so rude. But I'm just being honest.
What do you mean when you say play them?
I'm a pimp.
Pushing P. Okay.
No, I'm not a pimp. So there was a guy that I'm not. There was a young man, and I was like, oh yeah, I like anime. And he was like, have you ever heard of Dragon Ball Z? I was like, no, I haven't. Tell me about it.
You did that.
And I had him tell me the whole storyline. The whole storyline of Dragon Ball Z.
Sent them to your IG where your name is Goku's god.
No, I wasn't Goku's god cousin yet at that point in time. I was just like, I I just listened and I was just like, have you? And then I just was naming off all these other animes and all these other things. He had never heard of them. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, okay, so you a shonen nigga. That's all you are? That's all you made of? Okay. I got you. And then when I ask what your favorite kind of anime is, and I talk about like mecha or you like shoujo or you like and I'm naming off this stuff and you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, okay. So who are you don't know about this? This has been out for years. That's mad old. Like what? That kind of stuff. You gotta I just use it as a way like, okay, okay, well baby, let me put you on game. Okay, let me do this for you. Let me help you out.
You bullied me, man.
I'm not mean about it. No, I didn't. I wasn't. It's because no. If men continue to think that is unfathomable. If they think I can't speak, but if they think I'm a unicorn because I'm beautiful, I'm black, and I like this shit. Okay. I'm gonna just use it as my bag because obviously you haven't been out enough. The Crystal is gorgeous. There are so many beautiful people out here, and you out here thinking that you're equating us to what? Nah, no. I'm gonna take you to a big city and you're gonna bust a nut as soon as you walk into an anime shop. I'm like, we not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not.
And real talk, like that's the beauty of like social media because with our brand, we celebrate everything geek. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that people like y'all that come on our show express the love of what y'all do every single day and what makes y'all you know what I'm saying? And in my lifetime, when I was growing up, I was never surrounded by all this dope geek shit. I was like the outcast. But now as I'm older, I feel like shit. Now we are the majority, or at least in social media, it's so much easier now to find like minds like y'all. Yeah. So again, I want to thank y'all for coming up here, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Letting everybody know, what y'all about. You know what I'm saying? Before we go, I want to make sure y'all give us y'all socials where everybody can find y'all at, all that good stuff.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for listening. My name is Goku's God Cousin, GOKUSGODCOUSIN. You can find me on IG, but please also follow my podcast page, Girls Can Geek, at Girls Can Geek. We're on IG, we're on Twitter. We do have a TikTok. I have a TikTok as well, but ain't much TikToking. But, we're going to get the ball rolling. But if you want more laughs and more headassery and more debauchery and shit talk, please follow me on Instagram or follow me at Girls Can Geek.
Dope. Where can the good folks find you at?
Well, you can find me at Chris _. Oh my gosh. You can find me at Chris_Wilson, Chris Wilson, on all social media except for Twitch. Somebody got my name. I don't know how it happened. Not Twitch, but Twitter. On Twitter, I'm Chris Wilson on that one. On Twitch, find me on Twitch. I game. I play Call of Duty. I play Saints. I play everything really. I'm a gamer for life. Will be doing it for the rest of my life, no matter if I make it on Twitch or not. I'll be gaming. Come game with me.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm gonna follow your stuff, Chris.
Me too.
And also, if you want to play Call of Duty with me, because I'm trying to find a team. Luna Lovegood is my Activision. I wish I had my numbers up. I wish I had it all up. So I want to tell people I need a team. But Luna Lovegood, Activision. Crystal Wilson, I think, is my PlayStation. Yes, I use my full government. I want people to be able to find me. So
she waiting for y'all to come break in her house.
Right, I want y'all to come over and talk in that crowd so I can just like
hey.
Legally capping niggas out.
Well, if y'all can, give me y'all socials in our DM on the page so I can post it when we bring this up. But yeah, Arya, you got any last questions, man, before we sign out?
Nah, man, I want to thank our guests for being here. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Goku. You can follow us at Geek Salad now on Instagram. Also, we finally made it to TikTok. You know what I'm saying? With all the younger folks, we gotta try to stay with the trends and everything. So you can follow us on TikTok at Geek Salad, Geek_Salad_.
Brand.
Geek_Salad_brand. It's Geek Salad brand, just with 2 underscores in the middle or whatever. You can find us up there. Again, thanks again for being up here, and we'll see everybody. Oh no, fuck all that. We gotta do our YouTube shit. Subscribe, like, do all of that good stuff. Tell your mama about the show and everything, and we appreciate everybody that's helped us get to the place where we're at. Until next time, good people.
Peace.
Y'all, thanks for being up here, man. This was fun.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us come on.
Yeah, I'm about to go.
Send me your socials because I want to make sure that everybody knows where they can, reach out to y'all. And I would do Call of Duty, Chris, but I suck ass in the game, so I'm
mid. I can't do it.
I can't do it.
Well, I'm gonna keep it a band with
plays anymore though. That's everybody's on.
My friends started me playing, but I feel weird. All my controls are inverted, and I just feel like a crackhead whenever I play. I'm too distracted. You do? Okay. Yes. Okay. I suck, but my girls got me. They're like, Sierra, you gotta, and I'm like, okay. Look at the graphics. It looks so nice. Something's wrong with me. I get too distracted by shit like that. Do you have a Switch by chance? Do you have a Switch?
I'm getting one because I'm in
okay. I am on Switch online. Okay. I do that a lot more. My daddy was smart. He got all the PlayStation stuff and he gave me all the Nintendo stuff.
Lucky mother.
Smart father.
I had mine and I bought my kids their own as well. They weren't allowed to touch mine. Like I'm a gamer.
Smart.
And we had every system in the house. Like, no, you're not playing mine. There's a 360. There's a 1. They've had every system possible, so they won't mess with mine.
Oh, they lucky. They lucky.
Crazy shit.
Yes, thank you guys for inviting me. Please, if y'all ever want to have me on again, just let me know so I could just, I'll have a beer out or something. No, I won't. I won't be doing that.
Well, listen, we always have people, come back every like once in a while. So trust me, y'all will be repeated guests. Y'all part of the Geek Salad family now. So thank y'all again.
Yes, thank you.
Somebody's family.
Yes. Yes.
I made it.
Yes. I just sent my little thingies, but yes, I'll see y'all later.
All right. Y'all be good.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I'm on the come up, jump up, I pick my gun up. Joe Jackson with trap.